Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. We're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny, and we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Okay, sorry, got a little choke. One moment. Brother, right away. Thank you. Today I am making, still have a dirty desk, masterboard. And I'm using some manila folder pieces that I had left over when I made the inserts for the, I've got my cookbook right here. When I made these, I have a few of these left over. So I thought I'd make the masterboard on that. And then they'd be a nice thickness for whatever we decide to use them for. Hope you can see that. So I have my extra strength Elmer's glue craft bond, and I have some paper to let me make myself a little room here. I have some paper, just some scratch paper to glue on. I might need more than that. I'll have to see because this is really sticky. What else do I have? Got my paper towel. Oh, and then I have this. And so I'm gonna try not to think too hard, but the one thing that I do want to do is I want to make it kind of sky color up in here and then land colors down in here. So blues, purples, pinks, yellows, orange up in here probably, and then down here closer to the middle and down would be purples, blacks, browns, greens, things like that, because later I want to put on, I don't know if you can see some of the houses that I've cut out. So that's kind of my plan anyway. So let's get started. Hope everybody's having a really good day. I think what I'm going to do, just because I keep knocking these, is try to get some papers across that. I was thinking about putting distress on that, but more than likely some of it's going to get covered up anyways. But anyways, I want to get the seam done first, and so I quit knocking it around. I'm just leaving a teeny tiny gap so I can cut it apart, because do I want to cut it apart? Yeah, because I don't want to seam down the back, and I'm just gonna use this as the back. So sometimes, whoa, drop the cap. So sometimes we put them completely together, and then on the back we'll do a different, we'll do something different. I can go kind of midway. We'll do something different on the back, like so that you can write on it. But I think that what am I trying to say? Since we're not going to write on it, there's going to be a gap there. Okay, I just need to get started because I keep thinking about this too much. So here's a lace, and I think that's going to be kind of a good sky color. Right in there. Okay. There's a pink. Be good kind of, I'm going to put it like that. It'll be kind of a good middle color. Even though the blue's on the bottom there. Oh, I just have so much. There's so much in here. That's pretty. Let's put that in there. I need to do another calendar collage too, because that can use up a lot of scraps. And the scraps are so pretty. I just, I hate to just toss them because I just think they're so pretty. And they're, you can use them, make stuff. That's pretty. Yeah, this Elmer's glue is good for this, and plus I'm going to sew it, and I'm going to put another, oops, I'm going to put another layer on top. So it's good, and I haven't done anything with the Elmer's that I've kept for years, so I'm just not sure past maybe a year how it does. I use the Uhu a lot because I've used it for so long. I kind of know that it's, you know, it's gonna stay for a while. Let me get these bingo cards out of here. There's another one of those. Here's mushrooms. Those will get too covered up, I think, and we could use it for something else. Don't really want to use too many words at this point because, well, I don't know. Maybe we do. Maybe it's not a big deal. I guess if they're in the color, it doesn't matter, does it? Put those houses on top. Some of it's going to get covered up. I have no idea, you know, really how much is going to get covered up because I've never done the houses like this before. But they sure were fun, the ones that, you know, using them the first time I made them. Used houses on cards was fun. We made those washi garden, and we used our halvesies butterflies. Man, I was glad to use those. Okay, so like here's one. I think that would be okay to use. About done with this guy. Got another one right standby. I hope it's not a almost out one of two. Okay. Guess we'll just maybe put this one on the other side. Let's get it some clean paper here. These are those papers that I, yeah, that one's out. And the lid is somewhere under my desk. But these papers that I'm using as glue papers are the ones that I had printed, and I think the printer head needed cleaned. So there was a lot of those lines, you know. Maybe I'll drop that down here. That's pretty. That's pretty in the sky. Put that one up at the top. Joey's on his way home. He's going to stop by Walmart and pick up groceries that I had put in through the website. You guys ever do that? On one hand, I kind of feel bad about having Joey pick it up. I mean, he's worked all day, and you know, I am retired. However, remember I told you that I had been going to the doctor and my hips were hurting a lot. Well, it come to find out it's my back. But I wonder if I can peel that one back up. Going to Walmart and shopping absolutely kills me. I mean, it really hurts by the time I'm done. So I thought, well, maybe if I just do it this way, he picks it up. That will save me that pain from picking the groceries up, putting it in the cart, picking them out of the cart, putting them on the counter, scanning them, putting them in the cart, putting them in the putting them in the trunk, unloading them at the house, and then putting them away. I think I counted one time. You might remember I told you I counted that it's a 7-step process of, that's brown, so let's maybe put it down here. A 7-step process of handling groceries. And so by the time I'm done, I'm just really hurting. So this was like a good compromise. So he'll pick them up, and then he has men's Bible study tonight, so he'll drop them off. I don't know if he'll drop them off, and he'll probably bring them in. He's always good about unloading the groceries. when he's home. He'll bring them in, and then I'll put them away while he's at Bible study. Teamwork. Teamwork. So hopefully I'm not thinking too hard on this, and we can get it done and get these decorated. Maybe go this way. Ooh, the Kathy Holden. Ooh, I love it. I'm too afraid to put it down. I'm afraid it'll get covered up. There's some brown, 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 brown. Okay, let's put some of these down. I feel like, nope, that's not. Okay. So my little wildflowers, the little zinnia guys that I planted, gosh, when did I plant those? It really was part of the demise of my back. Well, this is Kathy Holden. What in the world? Using it on this, but at least up at the top, maybe it won't be covered up. Anyways, yeah, the little zinnias and stuff, they're popping up. Go out there and water them, and I hope they do well. That's fun. It's a little tree. Okay, I think this one, I got one little spot here. They're popping up. I hope that the birds aren't eating them. I noticed that one section isn't coming up as well as the other ones are. But in all fairness, that section, I had bought one of those big boxes that you can buy of wildflowers. And in there, they have this, I don't even know, sawdust maybe or something that, you know, kind of helps the seeds deliver to the ground, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I kind of felt like there weren't any seeds. It was all that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it comes up. I'm looking forward to it, though. I'm looking forward to, we also have some tiger lilies getting ready to bloom. We have a few in the back that have bloomed. The ones out front, we had one bloom, and it was bright yellow, kind of sunflower yellow. And then we had a couple in the back bloom, and they were almost a kind of a burnt orange. So pretty. I just see pops of colors. And then over on our west side, where the chicken coop used to be that we had taken down, looks like there's wildflowers over there. We just let it go this year. It's all in one strip, so it looks like maybe somebody had planted it. And in past years, we've just, Joey's just, when I say we, you know, I mean Joey, just mowed the lawn and mowed it down. You know, we didn't realize, because half of our yard is weeds, you know, when you live out in the country. So I can't keep hold of this guy. Anyways, so this year Joey's like, I don't know, I see little white buds. So they're little white, and it's possible they are weeds, but they're pretty. They're little white. They look like little white daisies, and then there's yellow daisies. So it's pretty fun. All right, we got to get going on using some of this stuff up. Orange. I think I said orange was for the sky. The way that thing's rolling makes me think that my desk isn't very level, you know. I think this is a Kathy Holden too. How about right down there? Do you guys like to collage? I find it to be really soothing. I don't think I have like an absolute favorite part of, and you know, like I like one thing over the other. I just love so much about junk journaling. And probably soon, you know, I'll start sewing because here's blue. Because I like to sew, and so if I've been playing with paper for a long time, I get the hankering to sew, you know, so I'll probably sew something soon. Here's another blue. Put that up at the sky. But, you know, the great thing about junk journaling is it just kind of, there's a combo, you know, you get to sew, and whether it's hand stitching, you're making a journal cover, or stitching, you know, a little embellishment or something, or you're maybe working with beads to put beads in, ooh, there's some blue. Put beads, did I drop it? I lost it. You know, on a little dangle or something. So many different things. And then I was watching the Vintage Daisy on Facebook, Michelle over there, and she was talking about, she welds, solders, not welds, solders is I think what she does. And she solders things together for her journals. You know, she'll solder some metal pieces together and then attach them. How about right? No. Nope. I'm not gonna. I thought about that one too long, didn't I? Here's green. Let's use that. And I've never seen her do that, and I don't know what she actually does. I just heard her talking about it on a video I watched. So that would be fun to watch her do. Okay, we're coming along. Ooh, that's pretty. Fourth of July's coming up. Does everybody have big plans? That's Joey and my anniversary. We'll be married 10 years this year. My gosh, it really does seem like yesterday and forever. I feel like I've known him forever. You know, like he's occupied my heart forever. But it feels like we just got married. But you look back and there's so many things that have happened since, you know, since we got married in our lives. Gosh, you know, just thinking about places that we've lived in 10 years. So I had a house that, you know, we had raised my children and their daddy and I had raised them in. So I had that house, and Joey had the beautiful house, And well, my house was beautiful too. I'm not saying it's not, but Joey's was, you know, very, very, what do I want to say? Very elegant. And anyway, so we got married, and Joey fixed up my house, got everything ready. Mine was an older house, and we worked, mostly Joey, worked to fix my house up. And it was very emotional for me, so I could only be there for a short amount of time. It was very, very emotional because I'd been there over 20 years and, you know, had raised children and you know, had a whole life there. And so it was very emotional for me to work on it. And oh my gosh, he worked every weekend, and he worked nights after work over there, and we lived in different towns. So he did that, and then came to his, you know, we moved into his, I moved into his place after we got married. And then after that, you know, we really wanted a place that had some land. And so we looked and looked and looked, and couldn't find any place. And we had already sold his house. We had already had that on the market, and my house had sold. And so we found this wonderful rental that a friend had. And it was a house, kind of the same situation. She married the guy that I also knew. And they used his house as a rental and then lived in her house. Well, this rental was wonderful. And 3-bedroom, 2-bath, you know, nice ranch house, huge backyard. At the time we had Joey's dogs. And so we lived there while we continued to look for our dream house. And well, that's not quite big enough, is it? I love how it is torn though. So we lived there. I'm trying to think how long we lived there. Maybe a year. I pulled that back because I like that torn part. And found this house that we have here now. And I'm looking for blue to put up there, or some sky color. Here's some. Found this house. It needed some work. Joey needed to redo all of the plumbing, and there were some other things that needed to be done before, you know, he wanted us to move in. So thankfully we had this rental that we were staying at, and Joey got this house ready, and we moved all our junk here, you know, mostly my junk. He didn't have a lot of junk. He had stuff. Mine was a lot of junk because I'm a crafter, you know. Yeah, so and then we, you know, that was during right at COVID. It was 2019. And we both got it bad that first year we were here. First summer we moved in February. Well, we took possession in February, and then that July, let's see, 2020, I guess it would have been. That July we both got COVID, and I was very sick and had a very difficult time rebounding from it. And so a lot of things just backburnered, you know. And then we got better, and time went on, and we did a little here, did a little there, as you do when you have 100, almost 20-year-old home. And then, would you know, we got COVID again. And this time, second time wasn't as bad. And then we got it the third time, and that wasn't as bad as either of the other two. So that's good. Okay. I think we're making progress. I'm thinking too much about it, though, I think. Because I'm not going too quick. And do you know that since we've been married, other than, you know, Joey's hip replacement and some needed surgeries and such like that, do you know Joey and I have been extremely healthy, other than the COVID, you know, that most of us had to deal with. We've just really had a healthy, for the most part, had a healthy life. I'm so grateful for that. Boy, do we enjoy this land. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I saw the tiniest bunny yesterday. This thing would have easily fit like this in my hand. Oh my gosh, so cute. So I'm glad about that. We've been concerned about the bunnies with the red fox, you know, that fox we saw. I need to put a picture of that fox up on the... And so we've been concerned about the bunnies, wondering if that's what's happened to them. Now we're concerned about the little teeny baby fawn that we saw. It's the smallest fawn I've ever seen. And I can't remember if I told you guys this. Sometimes I can't remember if I tell you or my children things. My daughters. That's Kathy's. Gorgeous. So this fawn, I saw something in the backyard and I saw a deer. And I was like, what is that? And it ran behind a little bush that we had. Now this bush is comes up to about my knee. And it ran behind the bush, and that bush completely covered it. So that just tells you how tiny this little deer was. Oh my gosh, it was adorable. Is that going to fit there? Is that a picture that's going to matter if I turn it? Oh, is it a bird? Oh, it's a bird. Better not turn it the wrong way. Okay, well, we'll put that there, but find something for the back. Anyways, that'll be good. We'll put a little bit of that there. Anyways, we haven't seen that fawn. Oof. I will be so upset with that red fox. I was upset with it anyways. If it, you know, just thinking about it, messing around with the bunnies. But I'll be very upset with it if something happened to that little fawn. Oh my gosh, this thing was so cute. And not only that, it wasn't just tiny. It was so happy. Skippity doo dah day. It was just all over the place, just running and flopping around. Oh my gosh, it was adorable. Okay, there's more blue there. All right, come on, get ready, get going. Oh, here it is again. Let's put it on the other side. Put a little extra blue on that side. Yeah, so Joey comes home and he said, did you see the fawn today? And I'll say, no, not today. And then we both look sad. Okay, that's a big piece. Not sure. I guess it could go right there. Not sure exactly. What's the front? What's the back? Maybe that's the back. This is wrapping paper, I think. Not sure this digital that I'm working on. I'm not sure exactly where it came from. Oh, my white cat journal. That's what it says. Okay. All right. odd shape. Okay. How about we just make 2? Whoops. Because I really like this black. Well, I mean, I'm glad we're using some of these up, but really, it's not much, is it? Just pulling out some things that can add. There might be something. So we're down to the bottom. We need some browns. Dark colors. Here's some more of this. Some of those I think will get lost. Oh, this, I love this one. There's some more of that. That's a good piece. So I'm working to get the, there's some more of that. Where'd I have that to begin with? Oh, it's right there. Well, we can put it down here somewhere. Working to do workshops again. So I'm kind of working on that. And I need to get my head around that. It's been, you know, since last, well, gosh, when was it? No, I think it was October. Oh, there's one. That's a Roxy. And so I need to kind of get my head around. Oh, a little sprig of Christmas in there. It's fun. Junk Journal Studio Blue. I'm just looking to see if I can find like a nice big piece of something. All right, let's get some of this down. Okay. That'll be fine right there. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is July and August, I'm thinking junk journal, and then, let's see, July, August, junk journal, August, and then September, maybe a slow stitch. So that's gonna take some wrapping my head around, because I haven't done a slow stitch workshop before, and there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of components with paper, but you can really make do a lot, because you can fold, you know, let's say you don't have a pocket, you can make a pocket, you know. And I'm just wondering with, you know, I want to make sure. And another thing is I've had my workshops here at my house, but these workshops will more than likely be at a venue in another little town right out. It's only about 10 miles from us, 7 or 8, 10 miles from us, but you know, it's not as easy to just say, oh, I forgot that, let me go get that, and I run to my, you know, this room here and grab it. So we'll see how it all goes. It's one of those things where you just have to really plan every detail out down to the last pin. I think I have that right here. But I am excited about it, and I thought, well, if you do it in September, then maybe the people that come to it can work on something that, you know, could be a Christmas gift or something they hang up at Christmas. I don't know that it'll necessarily be Christmas themed, but, you know, could be something that they give as a gift. Okay. Boy, that barely fits. Do I have anything else brown? Here's a brown. Oof, that barely fits too. Still have a gap. How are we doing on time? Is it like 6 hours? I think we're doing so far so good, but I still kind of wanted to, oops. I wanted to decorate too, you know. Oh yeah, I think that'll look nice. I don't know if it's because it's getting warmer, but then again, I don't know. Because I feel like I've complained about this in the wintertime, but my glue is very gooey. Of course, in the wintertime, we all have the, or at least, you know, here we have the heaters going. Heater. Anyways, not a lot going on other than what I've shared. Haven't done much life living the last couple of days, except seeing the grands, which of course I love. I'm gonna go with my dear friend Sue to a tea room tomorrow. Ooh, I can't wait. It's my favorite. It's my favorite tea room in the whole wide world. And we're gonna go. And it's funny because this tea room has been around. I don't even know a time that it wasn't around. I mean, it's been around as long as I've known, and the same family has owned it, and they just do such an amazingly beautiful job. Oh, that was 2 pieces. Oh my gosh. No wonder I couldn't tell which side was. I'm gonna give it the ooh-hoo here. Anyways, on their Facebook, they were like, we've been putting this off for so much time, but we finally feel like it's necessary. And, you know, and the announcement was that they're raising their prices, and still their prices, honestly, I don't think you can eat like a value meal, one of those meals at, you know, McDonald's, where you get a, you know, the kind where you get a burger, a drink, and a fry. I don't think you could, I mean, it's going to be cheaper than that, I think. I don't think you could get a McDonald's meal for the prices, their new prices. Anyways, I was just like, oh boy, don't even worry about it. Your prices are amazing. And everything is so good. Okay, I'm going to just take off that hard edge here, especially since it's part of that sky blue. Whoops. Because I don't know if the houses will go up that high. We'll see. Oopsie. Got a little crease there. Well, this one is pretty much a perfect rectangle, so I'm going to leave it as part of the sky. Anyways, I'm looking forward to it. This is what I always get. I always get veggie sandwich, which their veggie sandwiches are amazing. It has some type of an artichoke jalapeno something on it. So I know I'm getting that. And wait, no, it's a sandwich. Did I say that? Veggie sandwich. And then it comes with a salad, which is so amazing. Everything is so incredibly fresh. Has tons of very thinly sliced veggies in it. So good. And then they have a gajillion homemade desserts. The thing about it is even though they have a lot of desserts, if you don't order your dessert with your dinner or with your lunch, chances are it could be gone. So first up, when she comes over and says, have you decided what you'd like to eat? I'll be like, double chocolate fudge cake. I get that on there first, and then I will discuss anything else with her. I don't think I'm going to put that on there. They have amazing teas. And used to, I don't know what happened, but I used to love flavored teas and flavored coffees. I don't anymore. So I just get a regular iced tea. But I will get a coffee when she brings my dessert out. I do love to have coffee with dessert. Okay. Oh my goodness. Huh. That's funny. What happened here? It looks like I made something and then tossed it in there. It's weird. No idea what kit that even came from. It's pretty. I should have taken off that edge, but maybe a house will take it off. All right, we're almost done with this part. I think this could go down here. Yeah, oh, and the tea room is in a flea market, and it's in one of my very favorite flea markets. So that's super fun. Okay. Where do we have any gaps? Little gap right there. I can put orange up there. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that because it's one of my favorite flea markets. Always has really good stuff and deals and such. So we'll see. I might need to do another reveal. We'll see. Got so much stuff right now, I don't even know what to do with it, but that'll be nice down there. Okay. I feel like we're getting there. How long have I been? How long is this video? 6 hours and 25 minutes? Let's see. Almost 45. Okay. So I did find a couple of Betty Crocker notebooks or cookbooks on Marketplace. I sent a message to one person. Ooh, that's pretty. I sent a message to one person asking them if they will mail it. And, well, I actually sent the same message to both sellers. Will you mail it, and how big is it? Because, you know, like I said, I wanted to kind of, I'd like to kind of make it the same size as the one I have now. One of them is actually the same cookbook. You know, it looks just the same as mine. And the other one doesn't, but is, I think it's 10.5 inches or 10 inches. Problem is, so far, no shipping. So that's a big stink. So, square one still. Who knows? Maybe we'll find one tomorrow while we're out and about. That's Kathy Holden, I think. Or just a... It's thick, so it could... I think it's Kathy Holden. I'm not sure, actually. Oh, bonked, yeah. Okay. Now I felt like there was a little... Oh, there's a little blue there. I think when I glue on the houses, if we get to that today, I think I'm going to use my Oohoo because this stuff is so sticky. So sticky. All right, just that. What do we have? Something brown, dark. Yeah. What else? Brown, dark. I can tell by the way that these are, that they were leftovers from when we did calendar collage, because they're like little squares. Oh, that's one that we just used. No, I don't think I care for that there. I really want to kind of keep to those browns. Oh, what's this? Yep. Let's take that corner off. Straight edge too. Joey's gonna be home any second. I feel it. Okay. Okay, is that it? Let me take a look. You see any spots I left? We'll find them if we did. Okay. I don't know. I'll put that back, this back. It's hard for me to throw stuff away because, as you can see, I'll use a lot of them. That's a good piece. That's a fun piece. Let's get that on there. But I do need to get through this mess. It's just all over the place, and it's constantly falling out on my desk. There's that thing. I love that. We'll use that soon. It's constantly falling out on my desk, and then I just keep shoving more stuff in it, you know. Oh, that's pretty. Let's put that on there. It's stuck to my hand. Okay. And that butterfly back in too. And that back in. Okay, excuse my reach. What is that? Oh, look at that. We cut that off of that, I bet. Let's put it on. When to stop, when to stop. Okay. All right, now let's look at... Okay, I'm putting this away just because my hands are so sticky. Oh, but look at this. I forget that. Back in. Okay. All right. We'll put that aside. Let's cut it. Do we want to cut it? No. Let's put houses on it. Then we'll cut it. Okay. I want to move this out because it has the glare. Okay. So I'm just going to pile a few on. So some of these I think are going to cover up more than I really want of the beautiful papers. And then, you know, some like this might work just fine. Or not. Let's put it like that. I'm putting a few down first just because I'm going to overlap and I want to see, ooh, look at this one. I want to see how they're going to go. Take these guys out. I don't want too many because I want to be able to see. And I'm kind of wondering if I even want these long landscapes on this. Maybe just the, you know, some big houses. Get this one. It's pretty, isn't it? I really don't know. It's just something I had in my mind, and I thought it would be kind of fun. To make journal cards out of these houses. Look at that one. That's cute. Magazine. There's some more landscape ones. Tower. Could be fun. Too big. Too big. Too big. Oh, oh gosh, that was probably perfect. And now on the floor. I just don't know. I just don't know. I think what's tripping me up is covering up so much of the beautiful paper that we just laid down. I think is what's tripping me up. Yeah. All right. Oh my gosh, it's almost an hour. I think what I'm going to do is try and decide, should I go ahead and cut it first? No, I just really want to put the houses down. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to put the houses down. And however they land, they land. I think that one's going to go on the other side. So let's not think too hard about it. I've got a handful of magazines. I'm sure there's more houses in there. So I'm going to put this on this side. Leave a little bit of the ground that we did. Okay. And put these little houses, the neighborhood, back there. This little house. I need to pick up that one that fell if I can find it. Poke that back there. Oh, I can't get it. There we go. It's stuck to my hand. These little magazine houses that I cut out are curling once I get the glue on. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's too busy and that's why it's not coming together for me. Not sure. That's going to be impossible to get up. That one I'm going to leave open a little bit. Get another one under there if I have one. Could put this one. Gosh, I hate to keep you any longer. It's a forever video. But I'm just keeping on, aren't I? It's like you're in the neighborhood Tuscany. Throw that away. But that's okay because, you know, maybe we can move it along to another area or something. Okay, so there's that. How about we put some of these on? Leave that part up. I left that open just to stick something back there. How about that one? Yeah, I think what's going on is I also have, like, there's no, you know how larger in front or, you know, closer to you, and then as you go back it gets smaller. That is not the case here. It's all over the place, isn't it? Okay. Yuck. That glue glob. Oh my gosh, I have so much glue on me. What's that one? No, I think that other house is way under. That's pretty, isn't it? Let's put it up there. Okay, I'm going to finish this side. And then let's just cut it real fast, okay? And then I can add to each page afterwards. It's starting to curl a little bit. Might have to put it under those books that I cut them out of. What else? Yeah. Okay, this is it. Now let's cut it apart, and then I can add to it if I want to later. Wish I had a few more little houses, you know. I think I've used them all up or dropped them on the floor. Oh, here's one. I don't know where to put it. Ah. Okay, let's cut it apart and get these guys picked up quickly so that I don't damage them. All the hard work of cutting out stuff. The other ones I definitely will use. I just don't think they're appropriate really for, they just didn't look right on this one. So we'll use them on something else. Okay, and then I'll set their other big ones over here off this table. Okay, good. All right, let's get this cutter out. And from the back, we're going to go ahead and just cut it down the middle. One, and then we're going to cut that little band off right there. Ugh, that's scraped. Okay, then we're going to cut, how big is this? Just use this. 7, let's go 3.5. It's almost 7.5, but we'll just go 3.5 and we'll take it what it is. And then, oops, and then we will go, how long is that? 9.5, we'll go 4.25. And there'll be a little trimming up. Oh, I didn't do that right, did I? What did I say that was? 9.5, a little over 9.5. So it would be 4.25. Why didn't that? Huh. Oh well. Okay, we'll go 3.5. What is this? 9.75. Okay, 3.5. Nine and 3/4, so that is 1/2 and a smidge. Probably won't be exact. Yeah, it's not even, but that's fine. I don't care about that. Okay. Oh my gosh. How are we doing? Oh, we're over an hour. Sorry, everybody, about that. Let's look at what we have, and then we'll work with that later. Okay, here's one. It's okay. It's kind of fun. Here's the other one. That needs work. That one's fun. Oh, that glue's not. That needs work. That needs work. Needs a little extra. I don't know why that doesn't feel like it's staying down. That's fun. In between. That needs work, but I like how it has the houses. And then that's fun. Okay, so we're about halvesies. Need work. And fun. So I'll work on them and see what we can come up with. I'll post some pictures on Facebook probably and Instagram. So, all right, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. It was a crazy one. I hope you all have a really great rest of your day. Don't forget, we pray blessings over you, and we want you to know you're so loved. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.